ALPS Adult Day Services provides care and support for adults that need some supervision, adults that can't be left alone during the day. They are a nonprofit organization that serves the Northeast Tennessee area. For these families, the program is a lifesaver for both the caregiver and the family member. Joining us this morning with more on this organization and a fundraiser they are hosting are Lori Brown, Family Services Director, and Sheila Absher, one of the program participants' parents. And it's great to have both of you with us today.
Thank you.
Well, Sheila, let's start with you. I know your child just kind of started this program not too long ago. Kind of give us a little bit of the background on how you guys got started and learned about the program.
We used to live in an area in Virginia that she was in a day support program there. So when we moved here, where my father is from, I was searching for one, and we finally found one, and Lauren loves it, loves it.
And it's a benefit for Lauren, who has this life of her own now there, and friends and classes and things like that. And then also, I suppose, for you guys to be able to have some normal day-to-day operations.
Yes, it's been an adjustment because we've been out of the day support program for a while, and to get back into it was just a heaven sent. It helps her out so much, and it gives me a break that, you know, parents don't think they need the break, but they do. And it's really emotional.
And Lori, I know you hear from a lot of different families as that family services coordinator. You work with these families, so you see how important those services are.
Right. So like Sheila said, to just give them a break, or the spouse that has the husband or wife that just, they don't like to go out anymore, and the wife can't get the normal grocery shopping done, and just normal everyday things that we think about to become difficult tasks for them.
And you also have a lot of different programs and specialty services that you can help them with as well.
Yes, so we go from ages 18 and up. So it's any adult, like you said, that cannot be left home alone. I have a cognitive or physical impairment. And we have different activities throughout the day, and you can see some of the activities that Lauren has participated. We do arts and craft type stuff, and that really helps some of them work on their motor skills and that, and just keep them going in that. And we have conversations every day of different topics and stuff. Might be a current event, it might be a historical event. And then they always have their fun time of singing too every day.
They love that as well.
Yes.
And because this is a nonprofit organization, of course you get some funding, but you also rely on fundraisers and donations and things like that to be able to help the families have access to these services.
Yes. So some families can come in on TennCare with Choices programs, others with VA benefits, and other with long-term. But like you said, there's other ones that have to private pay. And some of them just can't make that payment. So we have a sliding scale based on the individual's income, not the household. And then, like you said, we do fundraising throughout the year with different events. And right now we have our Mind Over Miles virtual walk going on. And that helps us also provide scholarships to some of the families that cannot afford it.
So how do we get involved with Mind Over Miles? I know right now it's virtual, so you can kind of do it on your own.
Yes, so we're doing it for June, July, and August. So if they go to our website, alpsadultdayservices.org, and just scroll down to the fundraising one, we actually have a walk going on in Morristown right now, and then one in Greenville for our 5 counties here. And just choose the Mind Over Miles, and they can register there. And we have weekly challenges for fundraising and for how many miles they log too.
Oh, very fun. And Sheila, what does it mean to you to see, first of all, an organization, but then even to have that community support of people coming together to help other families?
It's very important to the families, emotional, financial support, to give them a break and just to help them, saying they're not alone in the journey. But donations, please send them in. It really does help.
And I would imagine seeing Lauren come home and to be able to see that smile and tell you about her day.
Yes.
You can see some of the different things that she gets to do there.
Yes, she's so proud of her little craft she brings home. She always has it in her hand, and she just laughs, and she loves it. She loves it.
You can tell by some of those pictures she's having a good time there.
Uh-huh.
Well, thank you so much for sharing her
You're welcome.
story and your story. And Lori, we'll give everybody the information so they can learn more about being part of this fundraiser and how important that funding is. Here is the information. It is the Mind Over Miles fundraiser, and you can find out more information by visiting their Facebook page. And on that Facebook page, too, you can also find information on how to apply for some of those services.